Froze. What's up, party people? How's everybody doing? I'm hoping everybody's having a beautiful morning. We got some stuff to talk about today. Obviously, there's going to be conversation that's going to go on at some point that's going to be about the Israeli war, a situation going on over there. But our main topic today is going to be DJ Envy, the situation that he's currently going through. There's a lot of funny shit happening. Oh, man, let's get on the side where we can get some sunlight so y'all can see me a little bit better. There's a lot of funny shit happening with DJ Envy. Not funny for him, apparently, or any of the people that he was in business with. It's not funny for any of those guys. Those guys, they're not laughing at any of this. But we have a couple of things to discuss involving DJ Envy, the situation that he's currently found himself in, and the Dwight Howard news. I just want to say something. Shout out to Jones, Mike Jones, salute. I want to say something real quick about the Dwight Howard situation. I want to say something. We're doing all, get your comments in now. We're going to do roll call at the 5-minute mark. I want to say something about the Dwight Howard situation. Didn't I tell y'all that dude was banned from the NBA? How many times have somebody came into this chat and was like, yo, why don't they go get Dwight Howard? Dwight Howard, he can still play. Look at the numbers he's putting up over there in that other country. And I said, that dude is banned from the NBA. I told y'all that. There's a long-ass banned from the NBA list, fam. There's a lot of people that are banned from the NBA. I told you. Also, that's why he's banned from the NBA. Okay, so before, remember when he was playing in when he was playing in LA? Do y'all remember when he was playing in LA, Dwight Howard? Do y'all remember what Kobe said? Morning. All right. Remember what Kobe said? When Kobe was like, yo, he's soft. What the hell you think Kobe was talking about? Like, everybody already knew what type of time Dwight Howard was on. That's why some people just didn't like him. You understand? I want to say something else just so we can be clear. Dwight Howard's one of the best. Hey, little cutie. Dwight Howard's one of the best. A little puppy came out the door and surprised me. So Dwight Howard's one of the best centers that's been in the NBA in the last fucking 15 to 20 years. Tell me where the lie's at. So why he doesn't get his respect in the NBA? Don't fall victim to not understanding what's going on. That dude is banned, fam. That's why they don't talk about him. Like, they only talk about him when they have to talk about him. People forget how good that Orlando's Magic team was that went to the finals. That Orlando's Magic team that went to the finals, they were good, fam. Pardon me, how y'all doing today? What's up, my brother? All right. That Orlando Magic team that went to the NBA, them dudes was good, fam. They had Turkaloo, who was cooking. They had the other dude, what's his guy name? The black guy. He was cooking. He was, I think he was like 12 or whatever the fuck position he was at. Whatever the case is. They had a good team, fam. I'm just telling you what facts is. Why you think nobody talks about those guys? They went to the finals. Anyway. Also, how many centers have led their team to the finals being their primary, being the number one option? That's rare, fam. You understand what I'm saying? Dwight Howard was putting in work. Everybody forgets about that. But the NBA wants you to forget about that because he's banned. Now, I don't want to mention a whole bunch of banned players because then you're going to be like, but basically, what do you think happened to Kimba? You think Kimba can't still... You think Kimba isn't better than some of these fucking second and third guards coming off the bench? What do you think happened to Kimba? These dudes get banned, fam, for various different reasons. Howard was banned because he's had too many situations where they figured was gonna pop up. This is one of them. And for everybody that don't remember, this is also something that we've spoken about before, because I don't think this is the first accusation of this. I think that this is the situation where basically what they said is that Howard met somebody on the internet and then he brought them back to their hotel. And when Howard brought them back to the hotel, oh no, that's a whole different situation. This is just a scheme that they do to people. This is part of the whole scheme. You're all right. Have a blessed day. All right. No, this is a whole scheme. Hold on. I'm going to tell you who else used this scheme. Remember there was the YouTube dude that got in trouble for doing some weirdo shit like that? Anyway, that's why Dwight Howard in the NBA. I told y'all this shit before. Kobe told y'all why they was going to kick him out the NBA. Kobe told y'all he was soft. Nigga gay, fam. I mean, be whatever you want to be. but he was bringing those problems to the NBA. I'm gonna name you another player that I believe also was like, you know, that went that way. AC Green. Y'all never heard about AC Green? You ever heard about AC Green? Dwight Howard was one of the dudes that used to like hit people in the nuts, fam. Dwight Howard was one of those dudes that used to hit niggas in the nuts. Morning. Now, how do y'all feel about that? He's one of them dudes that used to hit niggas in the nuts, fam. You want to know another dude that used to hit niggas in the nuts? And you gonna wonder why he hasn't been getting any calls? Your man Blake Griffin. These dudes is known for trying to touch niggas' nuts and shit like that. Niggas don't want these niggas in the NBA. The fuck? That if I already trying to win the game, fam. I don't want to have to worry about every time I get too close to you, you trying to rub your Johnson on me or you trying to touch my Johnson. I don't want to, those aren't things I want to be concerned about. I'd rather just not play. Let's do roll call real quick and get it to the show. Shout out to Mike Jones. He says BBN. Shout out to Little B since 1983, since top of the morning. LB23, Oakland, California, checking in. Salute to the Bay. Shout out to Reginald Wilson. He says, good day, family. Mike Jones says, remember, he got caught touching. Dude, he's been caught trying to touch dudes a ton of times. This is just some shit he's into. What the hell are you talking about? This dude is, I mean, I don't really care what your sexuality is, but that's some weirdo ass shit. Dwight Howard is banned from the NBA. That's why. Because these aren't the only allegations. I'm just going to leave it at that and keep it pushing. Shout out to LB23. He says, true. What up, the Arc? He says, morning vibes. Morning vibes, my brother. How's everybody doing this morning? What y'all think about the DJ Envy situation? That's what we discussed. And this is why I cross the street. Because on the other side, I get no sunlight this time of the year. Yeah, so what do y'all think about the DJ Envy? All right, morning. What do y'all think about the DJ Envy situation? Put it in the chat. I want to know what y'all think about this, because now DJ Envy, his attorneys is saying that he's going to help the government. But I already told y'all that he was going to do that. Y'all know his pops is a cop, right? So he comes from a family of police officers. You know, not that that's bad. I'm not, fuck, I got an uncle that's a police officer. Well, he was one back in the 80s when it was just different police out here back then. I got stories for you. I'm not going to leave it at that. But, and I'm not saying different police better at all. He was pretty crooked. but, you know, he stuck to he did street code but was a cop. So he'll pull up on you. I'm going to tell you some real shit. He did street code but was a cop. So there's a lot of dudes that he pulled up on, and instead of arresting him, he just took their drugs off him and let them go about their business. He did that type of shit. You can take it however you want to take it. So yeah, everybody can, you know, having police in your family don't mean shit. Yeah, he was on that type of shit. He was that kind of cop. He catch you with some shit instead of taking you down and shit to the office and shit. He'll just take your drugs. It is what it is. I ain't gonna call his name or nothing like that. It is what it is. It is what it is. I don't know what to tell you. Anyway, I'm joking. You know, I'm not even joking. Good morning. Okay. I'm not even joking. I just probably shouldn't have said that. That's all. I'm not even really joking. And that's a real thing. Anyway, let's go. So I want to be clear about something. I don't want there to be no misunderstanding. Interesting. Huh. So he said DJ Envy is on Bishop Whitehead stuff. I'm going to tell you what happened with DJ Envy, and I'm not going to back up off of this. I don't think he initially knew this shit was a scam. They looking for a building? I don't think he initially knew the shit was a scam. I'm not going to back up off of that. I don't think he initially knew. I don't think he knew initially. I didn't think he had any idea that it was a scam off the rip. I think he got scammed. I think him getting scammed in the beginning is some real shit. That's what I think actually happened. He got scammed. Then after he got scammed and he was in the shit, that's when he started finding out more about what was going on. And he's probably one of them dudes that he ain't know what to do. Like, I'm gonna blow up and there's gonna be a situation. I'm not gonna live with that shit. I'm gonna be it's gonna be a problem. I'm gonna want to know why you got me involved in this mess. I told everybody don't bring no crimes to me, so I'm gonna be pissed. I'm gonna know why you got me involved in this mess. That's just the way I'm gonna feel about it, and that's just what it is. So, Envy, they said he called 3 people. Joe Budden told him it was a Ponzi scheme. Fam, I don't know what to say after that. I don't know what to say after that. Once you tell me that you're using somebody else's money to buy property, not for the person that is giving you the money to buy the property, that don't make sense. What else don't make sense is all of us is getting together to buy a house or some shit like that we're all investing in, but we're not investing in buildings. We're investing in regular houses that got like 2 or 3 different families living in it. We're not investing in buildings that got like 40 families in it, 15 families in it. We're investing, so it don't make sense for us to invest all collectively as a group. Nobody's gonna be able to make, you understand what I'm saying? Like, that doesn't even make sense, man. So the only reason why I could see why dude would even, that doesn't even make sense. That makes 0 sense. Tell me how that makes sense. So I guess that's why some of the other people didn't get involved in that shit. They said this don't make sense. They got something going on over there. Huh? They got some weird shit going on over there. I don't know. Some lady. I don't think we're going to film it, but I'm going to watch and see what happens real quick. We're going to get to our shit. I don't think it's nothing, though. I think some lady is... I think that's nothing. The police are just standing in. I think some lady is just yelling at somebody's house or some shit. Sometimes people just... Remember, man, sometimes people just do weird shit, fam. I think the lady's just yelling at somebody's house or some shit. She's probably just mad. That doesn't look like nothing. The police ain't even talking. Like, they just standing there while she yelling at the building. Like, what the fuck? That doesn't sound like anything. Generally speaking, I record situations like that because you don't never know. Like, I've been involved with police before, and you don't never know. So you recording those situations often help the individual. Why does he have that on that, fam? Like, he has a whole backup thing on his car. It's just a regular jump. It's a cab, fam. I guess they're trying to... I don't care. I don't care. I take that like this is like a warning going on. I shouldn't be here today. I don't care what I'm gonna do. I'm always gonna do whatever it is that I'm gonna do, Sam. Whatever it is that I'm gonna do is always what I'm gonna do. Me and God will figure out a way around it. Anyway, back to the DJ Envy situation. I could see that, found out, and wanted to know how it was done. Nah, I think DJ Envy really got tricked in the beginning. I don't think, just so we could be clear, I don't think DJ Envy comes off to me, I don't know the guy personally, I've never actually had a conversation with him. But DJ Envy comes off to me as a guy who always thinks he knows what he's talking about. So even when he don't know what he's talking about, he's probably not going to say to you that he's not informed. Like, you ever had a conversation, you thought you knew what the person was talking about, but you was wrong? I'm not talking about that. That happens to all of us. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about having a conversation, and while you're having this conversation, you're saying whatever it is that the other person is trying to communicate to you. You know that you don't know what they're talking about, but you got too much pride to admit it. I'm never like that. I always want to know. Put it like this. Any opportunity that I get to learn something, I want to take advantage of it. So if you're telling me something that I don't know, I'm 100% would like to know. So I would love to take advantage of any opportunity of me being able to learn something that I don't currently know. You understand what I'm saying? I would love to take advantage of that opportunity. That's why when people try to come to me with bad information, it upsets me so much. Because you're trying to tell me something that's not true, and you're trying to tell me your opinion like it's a fact. So now I go out there and I tell other people your opinion. So now I'm speaking about, good morning. Okay. So now I'm speaking about your opinion like it's a fact. That's very disingenuous. That's you trying to line me up to mislead others. You understand what I'm saying? So I have issue with that. So I'm always going to have issue with somebody trying to state their opinion to me and telling me that I have to accept it like it's a fact. Good morning. Good morning. I'm always going to have an issue with that. And you should also. Think about how many times you've seen somebody come in here and tell me I'm wrong about something. And then the second that we have to put whatever their theory is to the test, the first thing that come out of their mouth is disrespect to me. Now they just have to just say something disrespectful because they are incapable of arguing their position because their position is non-existent. You understand what I'm saying? They never had a position. There was no position. They was just saying the opposite of whatever they heard me say. Morning. I actually do miss coming out here. I love coming here and filming here. There are a lot of people. I know I be talking my shit about Coney Island because I 100% do, because I hate when I'm getting followed around by the fucking dope fiends and the crackheads. But there are a lot of nice people out here. There are a lot of good people out here. And if you could come out here and not be followed around by the dope fiends and the crackheads, this is a nice place to live. It really is. That's it. I can't. No, you're not me, so you're probably not going to have the same problem I got. But if you could come out here, it's a very nice place to live, and there are a lot of good people. But my situation might be a little bit different. I'm just saying. Good morning. All right, so somebody said we have to get giving excuses when people steal from our community. What are you talking about, Petty? No, I think that he got tricked in the beginning. But I think his pride didn't allow for him. I just saw a homeboy that's really good. You know what I'm saying? Like, I love when I'm outside and I see good people. You know what I'm saying? Like, it lifts my heart. You understand? Like, you don't get it. It really lifts my heart. You know what I'm saying? So I saw somebody that I think is a good person. It lifts my heart. Anyway, I don't think DJ Envy knew initially. I think that he found out after the fact. You understand what I'm saying? But see, that still couldn't have been me. It just couldn't have been me. Because as soon as dudes come to me with anything, you talk to somebody that ever came to me with an idea. One of the first things I want to talk about is how legal it is. I'd rather have nothing than be risking all of this bullshit that I shouldn't be risking for a thing that I don't even know. You understand what I'm saying? So the first thing I want to know is how legal it is. This shit ain't legal. It ain't for me, fam. I don't want no parts of it. I want zero parts of it if it ain't legal. America's difficult enough to live in without also putting yourself in a position to have to go to prison when it's not necessary. That's all I'm saying. America's a difficult enough place to live in. You got people out here, they married, happily married. Got a couple of kids, they got good kids. Their kids is good, go to school, do everything they supposed to do. And then you still got to worry about being able to make sure that all of your situation is taken care of, your bills is paid, this and that, everything's inflation. Good morning. Everything goes up. The inflation is killing us. People aren't getting paid enough money. I'm going to tell you something that's good morning. I'm going to tell you something that's a trick right now. And the Democrats are tricking y'all. The Democrats keep saying that we need a higher pay. We don't need higher pay. We need the cost of living to go down. Stop letting the Democrats trick you. They tricking you with that. We're going to get everybody paid $15 an hour, $25 an hour, $30 an hour. What fucking difference does that make if the cost of living keeps going up? That's the problem. What the Democrats do cause the cost of living to go up. So that's why they keep preaching, y'all need to get paid more money. Do you understand what I'm saying? They're trying to trick us so we don't pay attention. Do we care if we're getting paid $15 an hour if our rent is $100 a month? Let's say your rent was $100 a month. Would you care if you was getting paid $15 an hour? You'd be okay with getting paid $7 an hour if your fucking rent is $100 a month. It's the cost of living that's the problem, not how much money we make at work. Stop letting the Democrats trick you. They're just tricking people. They tell people any old thing. Yep. How you doing? Good morning. Yeah, we gotta move. Dude pulled in here with the good morning. Dude pulled in here with the music. So we gotta move. So it is what it is, fam. This is why we don't be here that much no more. This is why we was down in Manhattan. I was walking through Manhattan. I don't really gotta worry about this. So we moving out the way. I don't know where to go. We gonna walk all the way down to the other end. Nah, then I gotta walk past dude again. But yeah, we was in Manhattan. We don't gotta worry about this. Let's go across the street. He just gonna sit there and blast that music. Motherfuckers is like, we hate Jack Frost. Gonna ruin his shit. It is what it is, man. No, what did Funk Flex say? I didn't hear what Funk Flex said. What he said? Shout out to Arthur D. Glass. Salute. What did Funk Flex say? I don't know what he said. What he said? Yeah, we gotta be over here until whoever leave with whatever that vehicle was. Rap bastards. Niggas be like, we hate Frost. It is what it is, fam. I just gotta deal with it. What did he say? I don't know what Funk Flex said. But he promoted that Ponzi scheme on iHeartRadio, and one of the individuals that was involved in the Ponzi scheme worked for them. So I could see how they would be liable. That's why if somebody is like racist and they have a racist rant or some shit like that, that's why Kmart and those places just let you go. Target and all of those places, they just let you go. Because if they don't, they become liable. So in reality, if iHeartRadio doesn't fire him, they could become liable in a civil matter. You understand? Because then they're complicit. But that's how the law works. If we just talking law shit, that's how the law works. That's why I said they have to fire him. That's one of the reasons why I said they have to fire him, to show that they wasn't complicit with when he was promoting his own brand, which obviously was a Ponzi scheme. You understand? Good morning. Which obviously was a Ponzi scheme. You understand? I don't know what Funkmaster Flex said. You gotta ask Petty. They probably not gonna tell us. They just, you know how people like come in here and say, yo, Jack, did you hear a thing? And I'll be like, nah, what did they say? And then that person just disappears. We don't see them for like 3-4 months. I don't expect for the person to tell us what he said. That's why I gave you a rendition of how I understand the law to work. If they don't get rid of him, then they could be held and be said like they're complicit in what he was doing. And they could also be said that they might have benefited from having somebody, you understand what I'm saying? So that's why in those situations, you just want to fire the person. It's a lot to digest. So you can't just tell me, don't come here and ask me, did I hear something, if you're not ready to talk about the thing, fam. What the heck are you talking about? You see what these guys do? Can we just stop everything for 1 second? Just really, really 1 second. Really about 7 seconds. How does that make sense for you to come ask me, did I hear about something that you're not ready to discuss? Let's get back to what we're talking about. But that's why I explained the situation. If they don't fire him, they can be sued where people could say that they're complicit. You understand? That can happen. I don't know if that will happen, but that can happen. I have no idea if that will happen. I think the person is waiting for me to go back over there. I haven't seen that vehicle pull out yet. I'm still over here. People be wondering why I be thinking there be weirdo shit happening, fam. Because it's not weirdo shit happening 100% of the time, but it's weirdo shit happening enough of the time that I should stay alert. That's a fact. Don't let nobody lie to you. I'm not reading no more petty comments. But please comment. I'm not gonna respond to your shit though, because it doesn't benefit us for me to respond to your comments. Anyway. Okay, so Petty, what did he say last night pertaining to what we're talking about? I'm pretty sure through the course of the show, he said a lot of shit. But what did he say last night? But what did he say last night pertaining to what we're currently discussing? I get it. He said a whole bunch of shit. But what did he say last night pertaining to what we're talking about right now? I'm pretty sure through the course of, I don't even know how long his show is, like 2 hours. He talked about a lot of shit. Fam. You know what? I need to start listening to Funk Flex. All right, I'll start listening to Funk Flex more often. Especially when they got them, good morning. Especially when they got some BS going on that's interesting. I'll listen to Funk Flex more often, all right? Got copy? You got it, Petty? Petty, you got it? I'll listen to Funk Flex more often. I actually like his show. I never understood why people used to like, the people that complained about it. I actually like Funk Flex's show. And I like the fact that he actually be trying to break artists. Good morning. He actually be trying to break artists. So I like Funk Flex show. You know what I'm saying? I actually like it. Just so we could be clear. He helped break Scarlett. Independent of whatever it is, whether her music is music for me or not, I can definitely appreciate just breaking new artists. People that nobody else want to listen to or nobody else is listening to. People that people act like people don't got time for. Shit like that. I appreciate that. That's some shit worth doing. We need more of that. You understand what I'm saying? We need more of these reputable, irreputable hip-hop entities that's willing to lend their voice and lend their energy to up and rising, up and coming artists on the rise. I think a problem is a lot of times people think, you know, they don't know what somebody is going to do with their career, so you want to be, you know, sometimes people are fearful for aligning with individuals that, you know, for whatever their reasons are. Sometimes people are fearful to align with individuals for whatever it is, right? Just leave it at that. What up, Washable? Marker? Salute. You said Leonard might have more victims. I don't know about any of that. I'm not getting into that. I don't really want problems with those guys unless he's talking about something that's substantial, a real substantial claim. What's up, my brother? All right. Unless he's talking about a real substantial claim. I'm looking dead into the sun right now. My eyes is not working the best. Good morning.
Hey.
Okay. Unless it's somebody with a real substantial. That was a nice good morning. That was very lively. That was great energy. Unless you got somebody with an actual substantial claim, because the person we know about that's claiming that he's done something he's not being, it's not like he's getting in trouble for this. It's not like there's enough proof to prosecute or anything. You understand what I'm saying? So is it like a Bill Cosby situation where you just got more people speaking up that we can't necessarily validate their claim? You understand? So I'm not here for that. So I need more than just accusations. Like, people could accuse anybody of anything. Good morning.
Have a blessed day, sweetheart.
You do. I appreciate you. That was nice. You understand? So I need more than just somebody saying a thing happened, fam. People accuse me of all type of weirdo shit. I've been accused of shit that I can't be. Good morning. People have accused me of like myriads of different things, right? And they be accusing me of, like, the same person would accuse me of two different things that I can't be both of the things at the same time. Like, there's no way I could have done both of the things, but the same person would be accusing me. So people accuse people of anything. I need more than just accusations. Is that fair? People accuse people of anything, fam. I need more than just accusations. I mean, the shit I get accused of is absolutely mind-boggling. I don't even be thinking some of the shit I get accused of exists. Good morning. How y'all doing today? Excellent. We love them their voices.
Shalom, shalom.
Okay. Good day. She said shalom. That's the homegirl. Nah. I appreciate you, Petty. I'm just shooting at you a little bit because when you come in here and you say some of this stuff, add more context into the chat. That's what I'm saying. That's why I'm shooting at you a bit. But I actually appreciate your comments. I appreciate what you're doing. But you need to put a little bit more into the chat. You know what I'm saying? If you're gonna talk about a thing, talk about the thing. That's all I'm saying. I appreciate the comments, but talk about the thing. Because you might spur on conversation with somebody else. Just because you don't spur on conversation from me, that don't mean nothing. Feel me? I appreciate you. Fuck off. They took my son. Shout out to the Dunkin' Donuts guys delivering. Yo, I seen those commercials when I was a kid. Y'all supposed to be here in the morning. Yeah, man. This is past time making the donuts. I don't know. Oh, he got the joke. I didn't know if he was gonna get the joke and shit. Hold on, we still out here. I don't know if those people left. Let me check and see if those people left. I didn't know if he was I didn't know if he was gonna get the joke. He got the joke. Ah, the people left. Let's go back outside. He got the joke. I didn't know he was gonna get the joke. This might be a dangerous spot for me. I don't care. We got 65 people in the room. Hit that like button. Let's send out some notifications. All right. Good morning. She was looking until I turned around. I don't get that. I don't understand this shit. I guess it would be more embarrassing for a female to try to get a guy's number and then the guy not know. Like, because I would just not know half the time. Like, I wouldn't just not get your number. Like, something would have to literally be, like, all the way a no. I guess that is embarrassing. Like, oh, man, he looked at my face. He didn't want my vagina. I guess that could be embarrassing. Guys get turned down all the time, fam. Alright? Guys get turned down all the time, fam. I used to have a theory. I'm going to tell you a theory I had when I was a kid. When I was a teenager, I had a theory. that you don't really start getting any numbers that day until you at least get turned down by like at least 5 or 6 chicks. So I would literally talk the first couple of females I try to holler at. I wouldn't even actually be trying to get their number. I'd just be fucking around and experimenting with lines or experimenting with energy or whatever the case is. Because my thinking is I'm not going to get any numbers until I get to about the 7th, 8th chick that I'm hollering at that day. Because I'm playing the numbers. That's why if you ever know any of the dudes that I hang out with, like especially the dudes that we used to hoop with, they'll tell you I used to get mad numbers and then not call nobody back because I was still on the same way like when I grew up. Like I used to fail a lot. Like, so when I got older and I stopped failing as much, I'm still not calling all of them shorties back. I'm just going to call the one back that I want to call. Just thinking about that shit. This shit is still funny to me. Anyway, y'all want to talk some more about Dwight Howard or y'all want to stay on what we talking about? Y'all want to talk about the NBA in general? The season just started. Oh, we ain't really wearing nothing today. This is what we rocking. R.I.P. Quincy. This is what we rocking today. This is what we rocking. If you know, you know. You know, you know. Good morning. That's like incredible exercise. People don't even know it. Dude, I used to work in a warehouse. That's a fact. I used to work for Flat Rate. You know Flat Rate, right? Yeah, I used to work for those guys. That's a fact. He thought I was bullshitting when I said it at first. And I started talking, he's like, nah, no, you're right. He thought I was bullshitting when I said it at first. Good morning. Okay. He thought I was bullshitting when I said it at first. I used to work, and I said I used to work for Flat Rate. You know what that is. That's a moving company. And I used to be in the, when you go to the, what do you call that? When you go to the storage, you got to work with the jacks and shit to like get the pillars around the fucking facility. Shits could be a bitch. They be building them shits dumb high. Like you're only supposed to build it to a certain height because then you can't get it under certain doors. But depending on what room you in, like if you already in like the main room, then you could, and you got to restack them. You could build that shit dumb as high as the truck go. If you're in the main area, you could build it as high as the truck go. But generally you don't do that shit because that shit tip over. That shit is not cool. You got to pick everything up. And then on top of that, then you might have just created damages. Somebody got to go deliver that shit, and shit is broken. They got to fucking explain that shit to the people. So you don't want nobody to touch it. It's a long story. That shit was a dope ass job though, man. I fucking love working there. That shit was hard labor though. But I love working that job. For real. I ain't even capping. But you would have to work with me to understand why. Because I'm like literally the guy that the harder the work get, like as long as I got food in my stomach, it's harder the work get, the more jokes I'm telling, the happier I am, the more I'm enjoying the mood, the scene. You know, as long as I got food in my stomach, we could work all night. Go talk to somebody that work with you. They'll tell you. I ain't got a cat. They'll tell you. Matter of fact, we had dude that worked with me before that used to work with flat rate, and he came in here and I said, "Yo, do I work well?" And the only thing he said was that I'm strong. He didn't even say nothing else. He didn't even say nothing else. What else y'all want to talk about? Put it in the chat. Morning, my brother. All right. Regular. I gotta go do some content with those guys, but I'm waiting for my stuff to come. I'm waiting for my stuff to come. Then I'm gonna be doing content with everybody. Just waiting for my shit to get here. I was talking to one of the somebody last night. I was supposed to be sending something off, but I wanted to wait until I had because I don't want to send it and not have insurance on the bitch. So I've been waiting. So they ain't expecting. They like, yo, I'm waiting for the shit, fam. I just gotta wait for my stuff to get back. Then I'm gonna be able to do some of this. I'm gonna be able to edit and fuck with the shit the way that I want to fuck with it. You know what I'm saying? In any regard, good morning. In any regard, what we talking about? I really do like living in Coney Island. I just get upset when I'm being followed around by weirdos. And that I also got some other weirdos running around trying to like talk shit about me and ruin my life. That's the part. You know what I'm saying? Everything else other than that is fucking gravy. It feels like a small town kind of atmosphere, and I get to live in a big city. This shit is dope, man. That shit is dope, man. It feels like a small town type atmosphere, and I get to live in the city. It's dope. It's a dope ass fucking vibe. It's just that I have the issue where I have the weirdos trying to ruin my life. Somebody else probably wouldn't even have these problems. Good morning. Okay. Somebody else probably wouldn't even have these problems. This is a dope place to live, man. It's like a small town vibe, but you get to live in the city. I like standing in this parking lot and doing our show. That's a fact. I used to live in a small town in Glenville, Georgia. I enjoy living there. I like living in that small town. And if it would have worked out with me and homegirl that I was with, I probably would have never came back to New York. It's a fact. I probably would have never came. Oh, that music ain't loud. I probably would have never. Good morning. I probably never would have. If it would have worked out with me and homegirl, I probably would have never came back to New York. Oh shoot. I loved living in that small town. I loved it. I didn't even really have much. I just had peace and quiet. That's it. It was peaceful. And that's it. I didn't really have much. It was just peaceful. That's it. Good morning. That's it. It's just peaceful. Because of the situation, how you doing today?
All right.
Okay. Having a blessed day?
CK
Okay.
last night said
Okay.
he was lying
About what?
about it was you that
They
said
still talking to him about that? I don't want to. Look, I don't want to.
no, I believe you.
Yeah, but more
Because I got
importantly,
people in prison who said he is exactly that. Like I know he's lying.
but I'm gonna say it like this. I don't really have an issue with the truth, right? I said what I said. I don't want to keep repeating it. I don't want to keep going over it. I'm not trying to ask the guy. I actually, to be perfectly honest with you, that could have been something and it could have not been nothing at the same time. You understand what I'm saying? It could have not been nothing. It could have been something. It could have not been nothing. I think that me and him had a great podcast that week.
Yeah.
I really wish that could have worked.
Right.
I really did. Something happened where Deep Black and did some shit that got my channel in trouble.
Yeah.
And when they got my channel in trouble, that made it so I couldn't go to the studio because it's a studio manager. So that's the only reason why the only reason why I stopped doing the podcast with people again. So beyond every single thing else that whatever, all of that happened before the podcast. I would have still kept working at that guy. I thought he was good at the podcast. I love hanging out with him and going and doing stuff. I really do like him. I really cool.
Yeah.
And so I don't.
People tell me that. They say, he's cool. He helps people out. But it's that thing, like, he's lying. Like,
I don't really. I'm not lying about zero things.
I know.
I'm not lying about nothing.
I know you know.
But I also don't mean no malice towards anybody.
Yeah.
Right? Like,
It's people that it's with you.
copy.
Don't know.
Okay. Have a blessed day, sister. What do I think about AD scoring 0 in the second half? I think that in the second half of all basketball games, the ref starts calling the game differently. And when the ref calls the game differently, one of the things that happens is there's usually more physical play being allowed. You can go watch any basketball game. I'm going to say this again. During the second half of basketball games, generally the refs call the game different. They went into the halftime. The refs do the same thing that the regular players do. Both teams go into halftime. They look at a little bit of footage. They see where they could correct this. They see where they could correct that. The refs do the same thing. The refs went into halftime and decided they was going to call the game a little bit differently. Good morning. All right. And because of the way that they decided to call the game a little bit differently, AD then wasn't allowed to be able to prosper. Now go watch the game. I didn't see the game. I'm telling you all of this just based off of my NBA knowledge. I didn't see the game. Y'all saw the game. Tell me what you think. I just know the procedures, fam. I just learn about everything. That's the difference between me and the people that try to say I don't know what I'm talking about. I just learn about everything. I learn about shit that I don't even need to know about, just so I can make sure that I have that information just in case I need to know about it. Good morning, my brother. So that's usually what happens when you see an offensive player killing in the first half. Killing. And then in the second half, they don't do nothing. That's usually what happened. The refs went back. They saw where some player was getting an advantage because they weren't making a call. So now they come out and they're going to probably give that player a warning. In the first half, you was doing this, you was doing that. We're not going to let that slide no more. Depending on how that go is depending on whether that player is going to still be able to produce. Now, I want to say something, and I want to be clear about this. AD specifically Antonio Davis. The problem is they shouldn't be trying to make him a 30 to 40 point game player. They should be having him be a 15 to 20 point game player. Let me explain and listen. He's fragile. Since you're making him have to score 30 points a game, he's fragile. Of course he's going to break before the playoffs. Of course he's going to break in the playoffs. But if you take some of that pressure off him, you let him shoot 10 shots in the first half, maybe 12, 13 shots in the second half, what you're doing is you're allowing for him to, one, now he has to be more selective about his shots and he has to be to shoot a higher percentage in order to get the numbers he wants. But secondly, now he's doing less banging. He's doing less bumping of other players. So there's less opportunity for him to get injured. He's fragile, fam. He's fragile. You want to see what they're doing is they're having him play these games dumb hard, and then they're trying to take games off in order to give him rest. What they should be doing is not forcing him to have to play so hard in order to get the win. That's what they should be doing. Instead of trying to figure out what games he could sit out of, they should be trying to figure out what minutes he could sit in each game. So therefore, he can consistently play every game, but we're going to cut his minutes a little because he's injury prone. When we play against certain players, he has a better liability of getting injured, so we're going to play a little bit differently. So we could probably create a little bit more space so he doesn't... So there's coaching things you can literally do to, if you want to decide that we're going to have to bring in somebody that maybe we're going to get a ton of 10-point scorers a game. Morning. All right? We're going to get a ton of 10-point scorers. Instead of getting, trying to get 5 and 6, get one 20-point scorer to go with them, maybe we get 4 or 5 guys that can score 10 points a game that just all play defense. You get it? So y'all remember NBA Live? I want to say this real quick. Y'all remember NBA Live? This is before the 2K. So I used to be a beast in that game. I used to win all the time. You want to know something else I didn't do? I didn't shoot threes. So everybody that played against me, they shot threes. So they'll go through runs where they'll hit 4 or 5 threes in a row. But guess what? I just hit my last 12 two-pointers. While you shooting 4 for 16, I'm shooting 12 for 12. So I used to not really shoot any threes and consistent. This guy's he's just, I don't know, which one of these guys is trying to have the bigger accident? Guess that guy that parked in the middle of nowhere. He's just like trying to figure this out. He's just trying to get in the spot. The other guy parked in the middle. What's up, my brother? The other guy parked in the middle of nowhere. I'm like, what the? I'm like, what the fuck? No, so that's what happened with AD. You understand? So instead of trying to get 3 20-point scorers, 26-point scorers, I go get a ton of guys that could drop 10, 12 points in the game and play defense. Go get a good point guard, a ton of people that could drop points and play defense, and then whenever we need to throw it to somebody to get a bucket, now AD, he's rested. You know what I'm saying? He didn't have to play. We're in the 4th quarter. He didn't have to play 32 minutes going. He didn't have to play 24 minutes going into the 4th quarter. He only had to play 20 minutes. He only had to play 18 minutes going into the 4th quarter. So now he could play the whole 4th quarter. We only got to sit him if he get in foul trouble or some shit. You understand what I'm saying? Now, when we go into the 4th quarter, we could throw it to him on the block. He just don't got 24 minutes on his freaking. You understand what I'm saying? We haven't killed him the whole game. Now it's the 4th quarter. We could throw him the ball on the block. He could kill his man. So this is the problem and the reason why AD is consistently gonna stay injured. You understand? Consistently. Consistently, in my opinion. Good morning. Sometimes I just say good morning to people that see if they're gonna turn around and say good morning back after they already looked at it. Why does it sound like dude is playing like a video game over there? That's how the new shit sound? Nigga sound like he winning too. That shit is going like, you ever played Bejeweled? We got 78 people in the room. Hit that like button. Let's send out some notifications. Okay, so I want to say something. And this is why LeBron is not better than Jordan.
Yo, fire. I don't know, man.
You know how many people got a ring during LeBron's reign? Do you know how many people did not get a ring when Jordan was reigning? Nobody was getting a ring when Jordan was in the game. Jordan was shutting everybody down from getting a ring. Barkley, no ring. Ewing, no ring. Dominique Wilkins, no ring. And yes, obviously I could run off about 20 or 30 more names of great players. No ring. Sean Kemp, Gary Payton, no ring. You put Sean Kemp, you put prime Sean Kemp and prime, you put the prime Seattle team back in the NBA right now, fam. They going to the finals. You could put them in the East or the West. It don't matter. You put that prime, you put that finals Seattle team that went to the finals and lost to Jordan, you put them in the league right now. They going to the finals, fam. And I bet you think I don't know who's on the team. Good morning. Good morning. Morning. I bet you think I don't know who's on the team also, right? Matter of fact, you don't even gotta put their prime team. Put the team that had debt left on it. You don't even gotta put their prime team. Put the team that had debt left on it. Or am I thinking about Portland? I might be thinking about Portland. For everybody that don't know, debt left shrimp was basically like Dirk Nowitzki before Dirk Nowitzki. SHREMPH. I think that's how you spell it. The Bucks, I have the Bucks coming out the East right now. I got to see how teams play, obviously. But right now, I think the Bucks have a combination. The only thing the Bucks have been missing, even in the year that they won, was a guy that you could throw the ball to, like I was just trying to say they should be using AD as. A guy you could throw the ball to in the fourth quarter when you need a bucket, and he's going to get a bucket. And now they got that unquestionably. Yeah, but Allen Iverson was in more than one era. And he didn't directly stop Allen Iverson from getting the ring. Shaq and Kobe did. Jordan directly stopped Karl Malone, John Stockton, directly. And we're just talking about the people they played in the finals. Clyde Drexler. Everybody forget how good Kevin Duckworth was. He was actually really good. Terry Porter. People forget, you know? Nah, he didn't directly stop Allen Iverson. Allen Iverson, see, this is the thing. If somebody is in their first 2 or 3 years in the league, you don't really expect them to win a ring, fam. Good morning. You don't really expect for them to win a ring, fam. Jordan blocked Malone during the MVP year. Yeah, Malone won the MVP that year. That's a fact. Ah, shit, I can't see. What up, Smoke Rebel? What up, Tunes? I can't do fucking glare. Here we go. I don't think AD is what... Morning. I don't think AD is what everybody else think AD is. To me, AD isn't even like he's a third option. The problem is the NBA is so soft that players that should physically be not playing 40 minutes a game are playing 40 minutes a game. You understand? The NBA is just too soft. Shout out to Slick, Nick the Slick. Players that shouldn't be playing 35 minutes a game are playing 35 minutes a game. All having to do, and I'm talking about injury at this point, not, good morning. And I'm not just talking about skill level, I'm talking about because they're going to get injured. You understand? Players that shouldn't be having that type of workload because the NBA is so weak and because the requisite fouls aren't being called and, you know, they don't even, if they allowed more physical play the NBA will just be more interesting. And you will not understand that unless you watch basketball in the 90s. Because his body isn't built to do all of that shit he's doing, that's all. His body's not built to do all that shit he's doing, all right? That's all. Good morning. You think Jordan complaining all of the time made the NBA soft? So you don't know nothing about basketball. Thank you for telling me. There's no reason for me to... Good morning. There's no reason for me to read any more of your comments. You're just in here to say random things that don't make any sense. Thank you for letting me know early. AD went complete 180 after the ring. No, I think the only reason why they got that ring is because they was in the bubble. And that literally made it, you know, remember, they in the bubble. That means that their traveling time is down. That means that, you know, instead of doing traveling and all this other things, they don't have nothing to do. They can make sure that they're healthy. So he probably was just going under, like, more treatment than usual. You understand what I'm saying? That's all. He was just going through more treatment than usual. It was in the bubble, fam. That's the ring you're talking about, right? Just so we can be clear, you're talking about the bubble ring, correct? Jokic. This is what I be trying to explain. Y'all say Jokic is a problem because he got fundamentals. But all of the fucking players from the 90s and the 80s have fundamentals. So they will be killing in the NBA right now. Y'all keep talking. I'm going to say this again. Y'all talking about how Jokic is killing because he got fundamentals. But you couldn't even play in the NBA in the 90s and in the 80s unless you had fundamentals. So please stop telling me about how the NBA is better now. What the fuck, fam? You couldn't even get in the NBA back in the days unless you had fundamentals. So stop telling me about how the NBA is better now or how the players now are better. The players in the NBA that got fundamentals nowadays is killing niggas. Yeah, they're not even athletic. Fucking Luka Doncic. He's not athletic. He can't jump. He's slow as shit. He just fundamentally sound. So stop telling me about how these dudes is so athletic and they gonna do this and they gonna do that. That's all a lie. It's just a lie. People just saying whatever they need to say in order to make it sound like they're doing the right thing. That's all. And he won a ring. I mean, not just a ring, and he won an MVP. Guy's one of the most unathletic players you're ever gonna see. Somebody tried to say Bird wasn't killing this era. Bird'll murder these niggas. There go that cutie. Bird'll murder these niggas. Is that her? Yeah, that's her. She got a nice ass. Not athletic at all. Damn, stop and keep talking. People always like to assume that newer is better. Newer ain't always better, fam. You dropped your keys?
Nah, what are these little bottles?
Oh shit, sorry to hear.
No, that's all I was for.
If y'all want to just accidentally drop a case on that side of something, I ain't gonna tell about that either.
Oh, look at that shit, y'all.
I promise you I heard it. I was like,
Uh,
that's all I was worried about.
They found it.
salad, yo.
And it's apple juice.
Ew.
I think it is. It look like apple juice.
That's what I'm going crazy. I'm like,
In any regard, homegirl came up to me to say that somebody said I was lying about a thing, and that's why the person is basically trying to make me out to be a liar. I didn't want to get into a back and forth with her over it, but I want to explain why I didn't want to get into a back and forth with her over it. These are people that got issues because these are issues that they created. When I was busy out there and I was helping people and they didn't have to, you gotta understand, I help people build platforms on YouTube. They paid me $0, fam. They paid me no money. I helped them get monetized on YouTube and everything. And in the second they gave, but in the second that they return anything to me monetarily, they telling me I owe them shit. You know, I helped you build a YouTube platform, fam. Nobody even knew. This is not me shooting at nobody. This is just me stating facts. So I'm not trying to argue with anybody over anything. Everything would have worked out if niggas didn't start trying to backbite me. Y'all all tried to, certain people started trying to backbite me, and that fucked up the situation. And that's just what it is. And I don't really want to get into it, and I don't want to go back and forth with nobody. I didn't tell y'all the complete plan. Y'all thought y'all knew the plan, so y'all thought y'all could get rid of me and do the plan. I'm not there no more. Y'all can't do the plan. It is what it is. You should have just played your role. And now I'm gonna sooner or later get to the point where I could go do the plan with somebody else. Y'all gonna have to sit back and watch. So all of this blocking that y'all constantly trying to do to prevent me from working with people, I'm working with the football kids now. Football people ain't gonna be on your type of time. Them niggas ain't even on it like that. You feel me? So I'm working with the football people now. We gonna make things happen. No hate towards anybody. I'm not mad at nobody. I don't want nothing bad to happen to nobody. I'm not angry or nothing. It's just this is what God needed to happen because y'all wasn't supposed to come with me. That's all it is. I'm going somewhere that y'all wasn't supposed to come, but I loved y'all. And I would have never got rid of y'all unless I had a reason. So God made sure that there was a reason because I loved y'all. I wanted to work with y'all. I wanted to do things with y'all. I wanted y'all to be able to reach your dreams. Y'all were my friends. Why you think you ain't had to pay for nothing? You was my friend. I should have charged you $500 here, $1,000 there. I charged you $0 because you was my friend. So no hate, still no hate. I don't care what you're talking about. I don't care how you trying to save your name and save whatever. It's cool. I don't even give a fuck. None of that shit matters to me. But I loved y'all, and I would have brung y'all with me, and God didn't want y'all with me. That's why God made y'all do what y'all did, so I wouldn't fuck with y'all no more. So it is what it is. I still wish the best for you, though. I ain't say nobody tried to expose anything. That's not what I said. Anybody saying that is taking what I said out of context. Just so we could be clear, I didn't say that. Fam, I'm not like them, fam. I'm not like them. And I'm not saying them in general. I mean whoever you could be thinking I'm like. I'm not like them. Whoever you think that could be. I'm not like them. I'm a different energy. I'm a different person. I'm my own self. Yeah, I hear you. You can say whatever you want. Do whatever y'all feel like doing, fam. There you go. Boom. Get out of here. What up behind the ball? That's all that is. So I'm not mad at nobody. I'm not pissed off at nobody. I don't want nothing bad to happen to nobody, but I ain't lie about shit. I promise you that. So I'm gonna lie about some shit that's gonna put me in a bad situation when I could just tell the imaginary truth about the thing and not have no problems? How does that even make sense? Tell me how that shit makes sense. I could tell the imaginary proof about a thing and have no problems, or I could lie and have all of the problems in the world. Or I could lie and have all of the... Tell me how that makes sense. So that's what I mean by people say shit that don't even make sense. You understand what I'm saying? People just be talking. Y'all fucked y'all shit up. I was gonna take y'all with me, fam. I loved y'all. I was gonna take y'all with me. Wherever I was going. I was gonna take y'all with me, fam. I was over there doing so much free work for niggas. Free work, free promotion. Not charging y'all niggas nothing. I'm charging other niggas. I'm not charging y'all nothing. Cause y'all my people. Y'all my friends. Good morning. Yeah, y'all my people, y'all my friends. I ain't charge y'all nothing. I should have been charging y'all hundreds and thousands of dollars, not hundreds of thousands. Hundreds sometimes, and at other times, up to 1,000. Didn't charge y'all nothing. I charge y'all zero things, man. I did all that shit out of love. And then just for niggas to turn around and try to destroy my life. So shout out to you niggas. I hope whatever it is that God deems for you happen. I hope God's will happen. If God wills for you to have an incredible life, I hope it's that. Whatever. It is what it is. It is what it is. Ain't nothing happened to me though. We ain't on that type of time. I promise you that. Ain't shit happened to me.
Yeah. What? Everything in the back is easier. That way we take it out.
So niggas be on whatever y'all on. It is what it is. I ain't no liar though. I tell you that much. I tell you, I had my ex-girlfriend come on here and tell y'all I don't lie. I had my cousin I grew up with y'all come in here and tell y'all I don't lie. And both of them said the same thing. Well, my ex-girlfriend said, I would rather the bad thing happen than me lie about it. I don't lie. I'd rather just take the consequence. When I go, good morning. When I get ready to sleep at night, I'm gonna sleep well. Good morning. She's a shorty with a nice voice. Yeah, when I lay my head down at night, I sleep well, fam. I ain't lying about shit. Good morning. I don't know. I don't really want to get into that. I just wanted to explain why I responded the way that I did. I don't know what beef that dude got going on with anybody else. I just don't want to be involved with any issues or beefs or anything that anybody got going on with nothing. I'm not trying to help nobody do nothing with nothing. I'm just trying to say that I'm not a part of none of that shit. And what I said happened. Other than that, I don't really want to get involved in nothing. I don't even know why they still talking about me. I don't talk about those guys. Why they still talking about me? Because they're the reason why I got all these assholes following me around? And people want to understand why they still doing this shit? Because probably now people are just going up to them saying, yo, all of these lies you've been telling about this nigga, it's kind of obvious they lies though. It's kind of obvious you've been just telling lies on this nigga. So y'all names is getting, good morning. So y'all names is getting messed up because you lying on a nigga. So now niggas don't believe you. You thought you was gonna be able to manipulate the situation and gaslight the situation and it didn't work. You hear it? That's what you thought was gonna happen? People are literally seeing me every day and realizing that all of those lies are just what they are, lies. So now you have to still figure out a different way to try to save your reputation. Now you need to figure out a way to convince people you're not a liar. Nigga, all I gotta do is just be myself. That's it. You gotta sit around with people and create a narrative. Me and you ain't the same. What y'all want to talk about? Put it in the chat. I don't want it to sound like I'm going at homeboy. You feel me? God says that we're not supposed to speak. Good morning. God says that we're not supposed to speak negatively. You understand? So I really don't want to have this conversation. What up, King Will? How you doing this morning, my brother? Hope everything is happening blessed. Good morning. How y'all doing today? Salute. We got 74 people in the chat. Hit that like button. Send out some notifications. What's up? Oh, DJ Envy and Dwight Howard. Shout out to the homies and shit. Shout out to Nitro. That niggas gotta just choose better people to lie about. Oh, something just happened and everybody was like, Frost was telling the truth. I don't know nothing about nothing, fam. I'm over here minding my business. That's what happened. I told y'all niggas. Fam, I don't lie, fam. I don't lie, fam. I don't lie. I don't trust anybody, so I don't lie. You get it? You get it? I don't lie, fam. I promise you I don't lie. King Will, read the guy's comment, Mike Page. I don't know if what he's saying is true, but he said some shit happened somewhere and somebody said Frost was telling the truth. Nigga, I don't lie. Have you met me? Some of y'all haven't actually met me. I dated Kendra for almost 3 years. She came on here and she told y'all, I'd rather something bad happen to me than I lie. That's what my ex said. My ex who still cooks me dinner from time to time, by the way. Good morning. Yeah, that's what she said. I don't know what to tell you, fam. So yeah, so nah, I don't know nothing about that. I know the thing I said happened. I don't know what he did to anybody else. I don't know nothing about that. The thing I said happened though. I don't do the lying thing, fam. Why you think they gotta gang up on me? Dude, why you think they gotta gang up on me? You think I be capping when I be like, God fuck with me, fam? I'm be out here trying my best and I'm trying my hardest to live by the Bible. I'm not always successful, but I'm trying my best and I'm trying my hardest. Morning. Fail, hell, I probably failed just as much as every other person, fam. But I'm trying my best and I'm trying my hardest. Definitely believable. He have been off. Weird view before everything went left. Dude, why do you think they got a gang up on me, fam? I've been telling the truth this whole fucking time. I ain't lied about nothing. Good morning. Good morning. Behind the bar said, Jack Frost, we believe you. The only thing that wasn't said was when you said you went to pick homeboy up to hang out. No, I didn't have a vehicle. We got a lift though. I think some people came and picked us up. Nah, some people came and picked us up. We was all going to an event. Like, we wasn't just... Wait. He got a car. I'm not sure which time this happened. Was this the time it was the event or the time? I think we were just going to go play pool. Nah, we just went to go play pool. I think we drove in his car. I'm not 100% sure. Like, that shit wasn't important. The other stuff was important. That shit wasn't important. I don't know how we got to wherever the fuck we went. He got a car. Yeah, he got a car, fam. I keep trying to tell y'all, fam. I'm not big on this line shit, fam. I'm going to explain something to you. Listen and pay attention. I'm going to explain something to you. Listen and pay attention. Your man Dave Chappelle already explained something to you. Never accept when somebody calls somebody crazy, because that's dismissive. So what individuals do when they want to be able to prevent you from listening to somebody who has actual logic, reason, saying shit that's actually correct, they're right, and they don't want you to listen to that information because that information puts them in a bad light. What they're going to try to convince you is that that person is crazy, or that person's a liar, or that person's something like a child molester or some shit like that. They're going to try to make that person sound like that person is just absolutely a disgusting individual. Good morning. You understand? That's what they're going to do, because they can't dispute actual facts. So that's why I keep saying, could y'all be a little bit more mindful when people are trying to get you to hate somebody? Just stop believing, like, you understand? Like, y'all just be believing shit. That's why I be like, I don't, come on, B. I started a lot of these guys' YouTube career, fam. I got like somewhere between 7 and like 12 people monetized. And the reason why I'm saying the number's so large, 7 to 12 is such a big discrepancy, is because, I mean, I don't really take credit for a couple of them, but other people give me credit. You understand what I'm saying? Like 7 to 12 YouTube channels, I got monetized, fam. We was on a roll. What are you talking about? But I shouldn't have did any of those things. You understand? I was using my energy to help people who I probably wasn't supposed to be helping. You understand? So that's why all of this shit is going on that's going on. I was helping people I wasn't supposed to be helping. I didn't know I wasn't supposed to be helping them, no. Good morning. I thought I was doing good. Good morning. Thought I was doing good, you know? But I was helping people I shouldn't have been helping. They couldn't have did any of that without me. If they would have just been a little, if they didn't do the shit that got me in trouble with Google Studios, there's no telling how big we'd be right now. If the dude Zeke Black didn't turn on me for $10, there's no telling how big we'd be right now. Gillian Wallow got our whole entire model. The whole entire model, go look at earlier when me and Zeke Black was working together. Our whole entire model, M-O-D-E-L, is being used currently by fucking Gillian Wallow. That's a fact. So, that's a fact. Go look at our early videos. So, these dudes was just niggas that they didn't know how to get to the money. They was too busy trying to, you know what I'm saying? Weirdos. And I'm not trying to say that to be disrespectful. I'm just explaining the situation. So, just explaining the situation. That's what I'm trying to tell you. That's why everybody mad at me. Because they thought they were going to argue with me and then we was going to be friends again. I don't operate that way. Good morning. Yeah, I don't operate that way. I don't do the you do weirdo, disrespectful shit to me, then we cool again. I don't do that. I don't operate that way. I think that shit is fake. There's people who did right by you. There's people who did well by you. And you're going to use that energy that you should be using on the people who is doing well by you, the people who is doing right by you. You're going to use that energy and give it to people who did some weirdo shit and tried to destroy your life. That shit backwards. That shit don't make no sense. That shit is backwards. I forgive niggas, but that don't mean that I got to work with niggas. That don't mean I got to do anything to help anybody. That don't mean I got to be cool with you again. That don't mean we got to talk. And to be perfectly honest, I wish the best for everybody, fam. I wish the best for everybody. I don't wish no harm, no bad on anybody. Morning, my brother. All right? Yeah, I don't wish no harm, no bad on anybody. Yeah, I'm fine. I'm not here for that. Could I ask one question though? Because I am curious about this. Did they say the same exact thing that I say, or did they say something similar? I'm just curious about that part. Morning, my brother. All right. Did they say the same? Good morning. Did they say the same exact thing that I say, or did they say something similar? Good morning. Hold on, I want to tell y'all a funny story while I'm waiting for a comment. So when I'm in the laundromat, this shit was so funny. So I was in the laundromat. So while I'm in the laundromat, I got my music on. I'm singing along to the music or whatever. So there was like an older, like I don't know what she was. She was probably like Russian or some shit. So she was like next to me and shit. So I'm singing along to the music and shit. And she bopping with me and she enjoying it. And she smiling at me. She having a good time and shit like that, right? Some other lady comes in playing music. As soon as she came in, the lady that I was listening to the music, she an older lady. She was probably like 70s, 80s or some shit. So she started cursing the other lady out. She was pissed off. She was like, why these people gotta play their music? and open, while she was just enjoying my music, she turned to me and started, but you know, her English wasn't great. So what I think she was trying to say is, she was trying to say she was mad that that lady came in and ruined the music we were already listening to. Not that she didn't want anyone to be playing any music in public. That was just so funny. I be laughing about that shit on the regular. That shit is just so funny to me. I be like, that shit was lit. Shit, she was pissed off at that lady. That lady messed up our date. That lady messed up our date, fam. We had a whole date going on. That lady came in with that music and messed up that date. That old lady ain't probably never been on a date in so many years. We had a laundromat date going on. And the other lady just came in and messed it up. Oh, man. That lady was enjoying herself. That was... Is anybody gonna answer? Is the Mike Page guy still in here, or did he leave? Is anybody gonna answer? Did the guy say something similar to what I said happened, or did he say something different? I'm curious. Now, Queen's Flip just had the larger platform at the time. Also, what people don't realize is Queen's Flip had people that did things. He didn't have to do everything himself. I was doing everything myself over here. I had to edit all the video footage. I had to align all the audio. I had to do everything. Like every single thing that needed to be done, I had to do it myself. So that just made my rollout for information or my rollout for the videos a lot slower than Queen's Flip. Because Queen's Flip, they got a team over there. They have like numerous people. If they got more than fucking 2 people, they got more people than I had. You understand? You get what I'm saying? So I had to do everything. While they had like a group, good morning. Where they had like a group over there. You understand what I'm saying? I had to do everything. And that's the part I think people don't get. You know what I'm saying? I'm over here, I'm doing everything. I gotta get the video, I gotta edit the video, I gotta do the voiceover, I gotta do everything. While Queen's Flip probably just gotta stand in the room, do the interview. He got a whole different person that's working the cameras. I gotta work the cameras, I gotta do everything. So that's the part that people don't get. But if I say something, they're gonna say I'm complaining. So I don't want to talk about it. I'm just saying it's a different situation. A different situation popped up in the OG Divine. I don't know if you know, I do know what Divine, know him, but he brought your video up and said you tried oh, well, I said a thing. The thing I said happened. I don't know what else to tell you about it. The thing I said happened. I don't know what to tell you about. Oh shit, what's the charge looking like? Good morning. Okay. Have a blessed day. How you doing today, sister? Guess she's doing incredible. Damn, I tried to throw the shit up, but it didn't turn. So when I caught it, it was still the same way I threw it. I be trying some. I'm always, good morning. I'm always working on the reflexes. I do know a Divine. I don't know if that's the same Divine though, but I do know a Divine. Did he used to be in Harlem in the Bronx? Did he used to fuck with, is the Divine used to fuck with, Cavario? Is that the Divine that used to fuck with Cavario? Divine exposed him for something, and the backup what he was saying, he brought up your video. Oh, I'm an honest man, fam. Jack doesn't come here just to talk, so anything he says, especially stories, is true. That's a fact, Ken Thompson. I damn sure don't come here. I'm never looking for clout, fam. I'm usually complaining about the clout that I actually have. So I'm never actually looking for clout. Okay? I'm usually literally complaining about the clout that I actually have because it just absolutely sucks most of the time. That part. Good morning. How you doing today? Okay. Salute. Appreciate you. Let's say that we haven't even spoken the word today. What word did we get today? Let's see what they sent us. We've been talking about this other. Joel, verse 2, chapter 2, verse 1. Blow the trumpet in Zion. Tell the people on the Lord's hill that they must watch for trouble. All the people who live in this country will be afraid. They will be afraid because of the day the Lord is coming is very near. Interesting. So there is a chapter, there is a book, Joel, chapter 2, verse 1. It says, blow the trumpet in Zion. Tell the people on the Lord's hill that they must watch for trouble. All the people who live in this country will be afraid. They will be afraid because the day of the Lord is coming. It is very near. Amen. Oh, no, not that. I don't know that Divine. I might know that Divine, but I might not know him by his name. I know a lot of people, fam. There's literally people that I told y'all I don't know, that I didn't think I knew, and then I saw them in real life, and I know them by a different name or some shit. And they be like, yo, Jack, I thought you said, I'm like, oh shit, I didn't know that was you. So, that part. I know a lot of people, fam. That's why them niggas is never gonna win lying on me. You understand what I'm saying? Because I know too many people, and too many people are gonna say, but he's the same way he's always been. You understand what I'm saying? Like, he ain't, like, that's him. Good morning. How you doing today? Excellent. You understand what I'm saying? Like, too many people know me. I don't have no history of weirdo shit. Nothing like that. Nothing even close. You understand? Too many people know me. Like, know me. Y'all just, you know, niggas is capping and lying. I'm gonna put you on the game. So, if I don't start doing the whole thing with these dudes, right? I could have easily just went and worked with artists. You know how many actual rappers I know? Not know because like I grew up with them. They were in my hood. We all know the same people. Like, you understand? So, y'all lying on the wrong nigga, fam. Good morning. Y'all lying on the wrong people, fam. You just fucking your own name up. For real, for real. Fucking B. You just fucking your own name up. For real, for real. I helped a lot of people in my life, man. Like, selflessly. You understand what I'm saying? Not wanting nothing in return, not even accepting anything in return most of the time. You understand? You're really lying on the wrong nigga, fam. A lot of people literally owe me favors and are happy to return the favor. You know, happy. You know what I'm saying? Not owe me favors and they like, I'm holding it over their head because I don't hold shit over nobody's head. There's a lot of people that are in pretty decent situations because I was, you know, because I'm the person that I am. I really lied on the wrong nigga, man. Real talk. That's why I keep saying if I was in the Bronx, this would be... Shout out to Coney Island, no disrespect to Coney Island. But if I was in the Bronx with the niggas I grew up with and shit like that, and niggas tried to come put up some kind of post or some shit, that nigga... It wouldn't even... Good morning. Like, it would have really went bad for that person. Like, would have tried to walk into us, it would have really went bad. For real, for real. Not no cap, man. What else y'all want to talk about? Put it in the chat. Yeah, I don't realize why them niggas wanted to fuck with me off the rip. Because they went and heard a couple, you know what I'm saying? Like, my name carries a little bit. I'm still Psycho Bob, man. Like, I've done it. Good morning. Your feats don't go away, fam. Your feats don't go away, fam. People still remember your feats, man. Morning, my brother. All right. People still remember your feats, man. Nah, I need a new screen. I broke it again. I never put a screen protector on the bitch. So when it fell, it cracked, and then I got water inside. It's a long story. It's just fucked up right now. It just is what it is. We're probably gonna switch our phones anyway. I think these dudes is gonna work with me or something. Got a ton of, what time is it? Ah, good. It's only 10:30. What up, Lorenzo? How you doing? I haven't seen you in a while, my brother. Salute. Hope everything is going well with you and yours. And just so we could be clear, that's one of the main things people was trying to say I was lying about. And since people thought I was lying about that, good morning. Since people thought I was lying about that, they believed I was lying about other shit I was telling the truth about. So now, if y'all understand I was telling the effing truth there, can you please understand that I was telling the truth all of those other times also? Sheesh. That's the main reason why people was thinking I was telling lies. Now that that's proven that I was telling the truth, could we just stop pretending like I'm telling lies when I'm not? Could we do that part? Now think about all of the times I was putting people on the game. All of the information niggas missed. Because you believe them niggas. Think about all the information you missed. Think about all of those times I've been ahead of the game, fam. But you wasn't here to hear it. You only was here to hear me talking about how I said the shit 6 months ago. How I said the shit a year and a half ago. Because you believe some niggas that was lying on me. Keep trying to tell you, you gotta get them weirdo ass niggas up out of here. You gotta get them niggas that be lying on people up out of here. Yeah, they lying on me, but they hurting you. Morning, my brother. Good morning. They lying on me, but they hurting you. Morning. And considering how many times I told y'all about shit that was gonna happen before it happened, fam, you don't even know how niggas would have reacted or responded to the information if they would have understood or didn't think that I was out here telling people weirdo shit. Good morning. Good morning. I'm just saying. The problem I had with the success that I had before is that I had a whole bunch of vultures standing around me, ready to pick at my carcass. That was the issue I had. I don't have those type of people around me right now. So there's no reason in which why success coming to me right now wouldn't be a good thing. That's basically what I've been just discussing. God had the thing that I had. Good morning. God had the thing that I had fall apart on purpose because the people that I had with me wasn't supposed to be going with me. And the proof of that is, now that I don't fuck with them, look what they doing. They busy doing everything that God hates. They gossiping on one another. They busy out here just having all types of different hateful conversations. They busy out here lying on each other, bearing false witness. They doing all the shit God hates. So that's why whatever happened, happened. Because I was about to take some people with me that wasn't supposed to come with me. And I would have never got rid of them because that's just the way my loyalty is set up. I would have never got rid of them. I would have tried to make that shit work. Everything that's happened is meant to happen, fam. Just like my character being attacked in the way that it is. This is all meant to happen. My character needs to be attacked in the most vicious, harmful, hateful, demonic way possible so people could see that all of the things that's being said about me is incorrect. How can you know how good of a person anybody really is if their goodness isn't put into question? How can you how can you tell how righteous somebody is if their righteousness isn't put into question? You understand? How can you tell? So all of this is supposed to happen. That's why people are accusing me of insane shit that don't even make no sense. They accusing me of doing shit that I can't. One person will accuse me of doing two separate things that I can't quite possibly be doing both things, because it's not possible. But one person will accuse me of both of those things in the same sentence. You understand? So God wants people to understand who I am and what my character is. So therefore, I have to be attacked. So therefore, my righteousness has to be put into question. I speak like that often, just not to you guys. Good morning. I speak like that often, just not to you guys. I'm not allowed to be happy when I come into this chat. Our community don't defend me when the haters come in here. The haters come in here and start talking to me. My people don't defend me. If you go to anybody else's page, when haters come in and start talking shit, their people defend them. Our people don't defend me. So I don't really feel comfortable being happy in front of you guys. I'm just being honest. When I'm not on live, I'm happy as shit often. When I don't have to be in front of a camera, when I could just go places where don't nobody know me, and I could just walk around, don't nobody know who I am, don't nobody know that they hate me, don't nobody know to just do evil to me for no reason, don't nobody know to just try to destroy my life for no reason. I'm usually in a really good mood and I'm happy. And I'm usually smiling and walking around and enjoying life. You just don't get to see that. No, it doesn't make it right. Morning, my brother. All right. Morning. How you doing today? That's what it is. Stay blessed. That's the homie. Yeah, I'm just not like that on camera, fam. That's it. I'm happy all the time. Do you know how much time a day I spend not on the camera? I guarantee you I spend most of that time elated. I guarantee you. I guarantee you. I just don't let y'all see me in a good mood. Because when the people that hate me pull up and start talking crazy, my own people don't defend me. I'm out here alone, fam. And so don't interpret me giving off the energy that a person gives off when they're out there. Good morning. Don't interpret me giving off the energy that a person gives off when they're out in the world alone as me being unhappy. I just know that I'm out in this shit by myself. And it's just me. You understand what I'm saying? If somebody come into this chat and start talking crazy, nobody gonna say anything in my favor. I think I get off the live. I don't get off the live because, good morning. How you doing today? Okay. I don't get off the live because those dudes is talking crazy. I get off the live because I be upset that my own people ain't saying nothing. I be like, what the fuck? My own people ain't saying nothing? I be like, I don't want to deal with this. Okay, so now you're asking me questions like you're trying to interview me. So I'm not answering any more questions because that's the main thing that the people that hate me is always trying to do. So I think that I'm helping the people that hate me. So if you do this ever again, I'm kicking you. Admin, if anybody come in here and try to question me like they trying to give me an interview, kick them out of the chat. If anyone. And if he say anything about what I just said, kick him. How about that? Good morning. Got any more questions? He asked another question, kick him. You got any more questions? What happened? YouTube, you should follow my page. Come here. I can't just yell the name out. They got like 50 guys that's trying to make fake pages like this. I'm glad you're some days I'm here, some days I go other places, some days I go from the crib.
Hold on. Sorry.
Nah, you good. You was walking in, I said good morning to you, and like, you looked at me like, who the hell is this guy?
No, because I was wondering this is dedication. What's the name?
BBN, let me do that. That's right here. We're live. I'm here subscribe if you don't mind.
Okay, yeah, I'll look into it. All right, thank you.
Yes, baby girl. What's your name? Okay.
Yeah, thank you.
Have a blessed day. She told me her last name too. She voice. You didn't upset me. I'm putting you on the timeout. We're not doing that. You're not going to gaslight me, fam. I'm putting you on the timeout for a half an hour. You're not going to gaslight me, fam. Hey, you're not going to gaslight me. Anybody come in here trying to gaslight me and tell me about how I'm feeling, kick them also. Anybody come in here and be like, I'm sorry to make you feel that way. Good morning. Kick them also. We got 100 people in the room. Hit that like button. Let's send out some notifications. Which I want to talk about. Put it in the chat. What y'all want to talk about? Put it in the chat. We got 100 people in the room. What's up, my brother? Chilling. We ain't really been talking no. We've been having a really recreational show today. Just talking our shit. Why does it feel like my battery is still going down? It should not still be going down. What the hell, man? You should plug into the right side. Maybe turn this bitch around. Yeah. Push that back. 34. It's on 34. Try to. Yeah, but nah. Shout out to the. Good morning. Hey, what's up? How you doing this morning? Chilling. She had a fatty. Hey, how you doing?
You gonna do this to the snow on the ground too?
I might. I have. Don't question me now. I have. Mama, we was living in the damn hostel. We was definitely outside with the snow on the ground doing this shit. We ain't had a choice. What you talking about? Morning, my brother. All right. Morning. All right. Chilling. Yeah. I'm thinking about getting a blueberry muffin. Hey, did anybody drop anything into the Cash App? Nobody dropped anything into the Cash App. Anybody's buying me a blueberry muffin this morning? Okay, so The only way Envy is not a victim is if when Caesar rolled up on him, he told him this is a scam off the rip. Anything else, Envy is a victim. Because I'm saying when Envy first, it's believable that when Envy first got involved in this, that the dude didn't tell him off the rip, we tricking people, we stealing money. You understand? There's a good chance that he didn't tell him that off the rip. Now, when I heard them talking about the damn thing, more than once, they said some shit that didn't make any sense to me. And I'm like, pardon me. What's up, my brother? More than once, they said some shit that didn't make no sense to me. But I'm like, I don't do real estate, so, you know, I don't have the requisite knowledge to be able to question what they're saying. Could this reach the floor? Because I really don't want to have to keep this shit in my pocket. Could this shit reach the floor? Could reach the floor? Oh, could reach the floor almost. Ah, yes. Okay. All right. Let's see if that works out. Yeah, so I don't know if Envy's a victim, but I would assume that when he first got involved with the situation, this is just an assumption. I would assume when he first got involved with the situation, basically what happened was, I doubt that Caesar went up to him and was like, we scamming people off the rip. You understand what I'm saying? Like, if that's what you're saying, I'm not saying it didn't happen. I wasn't there. I'm just saying that's a lot for me. You know what I'm saying? Because he didn't know dude. Dude got introduced to him. He asked the whole third party to introduce him to, Caesar asked the whole third party to introduce him to Homeboy, to introduce him to Envy. That was a whole third party. You understand what I'm saying? So I don't know. Nah, this guy says, nah, the haters having me. They're just weirdos, man. Niggas is just mad because they know that they have to try to block me to try to prevent me from being successful. They know if they're not doing nothing, it's easy for me to be successful. It's simple, it's easy. Like everything I'm doing is easy to me. All of this shit is not difficult. It's easy, it's simple. You understand what I'm saying? None of this shit is hard for me. You understand? So they gotta lie about me. They gotta tell people I'm a person I'm not. You understand? None of this shit is hard for me. All of this shit is easy. So that to them, I'm cheating people because I don't have to work as hard as they have to work to do what I do. Like they gotta bust their ass to be able to do half of what I could do. Like they gotta bust their ass to be able to do half of what I do. You understand? That's all this is. I spent my youth, I spent a majority of my life just picking up new skills. That's just a fact. Maybe they should have did something along the same line. I wasn't out there doing bullshit. I was just learning new things. That's it. I read a lot. I do a lot of, that's it. I just spent my youth learning shit. I even just learn random things now. I just go learn random things. We're just different people. You understand? Y'all want all of the reward without none of the work. So you mad that I already did the work. You understand? You want me to have to do the work twice. You mad I did the work already. Y'all want to get all of the benefits with none of the work. I spent over $50,000 on school, fam. You think I'm trying to come outside? And no disrespect to anybody on anything, but I spent over $50,000 on school. I still got about 30 I gotta pay back. What the fuck? You think I'm not trying to use my fucking my shit I learned? You don't think I'm trying to use my degree? You think I'm just out here just doing? I'm just gonna be happy I'm gonna went to school to do all of that shit, and then I'm just gonna be happy doing nothing? Just being happy, just going and getting a job that doesn't require any of the skills that I just wasted all of that money and time on? While you niggas spent your time in prison, I'm not knocking that, but that's where you was. You could have used their fucking prison system library. You could have used some of the shit they got in there to learn something. You chose not to. They sat you down, and you didn't choose to get any intelligence. You didn't choose to advance your scholastic abilities, your intelligence, your smarts, your brains, whatever the fuck, your ability, make yourself better. They sat you down, and you didn't even choose to do that shit. I was out here in the world working a full-time job, going to school full-time, sleeping 2 hours a fucking night. And I'm supposed to give up all of that hard work because some niggas is jealous of me? Give up all that hard work because some other niggas, they don't want to do none of the walking? Nah, I'm good, fam. It's this or nothing. What y'all want to talk about? Put it in the chat. It's about time for lunch or something. What y'all want to talk about? Put it in the chat. If anybody enjoying this show at all today, you could always pull up to the Cash App, Super Chat, and or PayPal. I'd appreciate if some people pull up to the Cash App today and the Super Chat. We need Super Chat people. We need some of our Super Chat people to come back. This is important. Tried to tell y'all, people was mad at me over nothing. I didn't do anything wrong, fam. I just was trying to help people that was sabotaging their own future. Niggas was sabotaging their own future because they didn't understand what I was trying to do. That's all. That's all. Sabotaging their own future. Because the thing that I was dreaming about is bigger than the shit that they dream about. So they didn't even think the shit I dreamed about was possible. They didn't even understand how close we were because they were so busy being selfish. They didn't even understand how close we were. Y'all don't know about this because the video got fucked up. But what's up, my brother? Me and CK interviewed Helter Skelter. Y'all don't know because the audio was fucked up. We had a problem in the studio that day. We interviewed Helter Skelter, the Cocoa Brothers. Y'all don't know about that. We had a different interview that day too. All the interviews was messed up. So we don't get fucked up in the studio. Our rapping interviews was there. You understand? You understand? But their own people flagged our page and got us into trouble with YouTube. Their own people. This is before Math Hoffa. This is before Gillian Wallow. Niggas sabotaged their own careers because they were so busy hating on me. Niggas sabotaged their own futures. Because they couldn't see my vision. And because they couldn't see my vision, they just figured I was trying to get over on them. Not that I just know shit that y'all niggas don't know because I went to school for all of this stuff. Not I just know shit that y'all don't know because it's my plan. Men also need to know how to be led, not just women, fam. I got these guys out here that's always talking about how women need to know how to be led. Us as men, myself included, saying what it is, man. Niggas sabotage their own futures and now they mad. So they need to try to sabotage me so it look like I did something wrong. You understand? They sabotage their own future. We was just getting all the rappings. We was getting all the rappers pulling up that wanted to be on the woke cast. Their own niggas went and flagged our page and got us in trouble with YouTube. Then YouTube stopped letting us use their facilities, and that's when we couldn't do any more interviews. Their own niggas. The people I was working with, the people I was trying to make rich on the way while I was making myself rich. These people that don't got no discernible fucking skills, who I was bringing along with me on my journey, flagged my fucking page, which made it so the thing that I was doing for them, I couldn't do no more, so they got mad at me. Morning, my brother. So you heard about the story about the frog in the scorpion? So the scorpion pulls up to the lake and he wanted to pass the river. He asks the frog to take him to the other side. The frog says, if I take you to the other side, you're gonna sting me. We're gonna both die. Scorpion says, why would I sting you? If I sting you in the middle of the lake, you're gonna go down. I don't wanna die. I just wanna get to the other side. Frog acquiesces. Said, okay, I give you a trip to the other side. Scorpion jumps on his frog's back. Frog get to the middle of the river. Scorpion stings him. As they're going down, Frog says, Scorpion, why did you sting me? We're both gonna die. Scorpion says, I'm still a scorpion. These niggas I couldn't even give these dudes success and they be happy. What the hell you think would have happened if I would have actually gotten successful and had these dudes with me? Morning. What do you think was gonna happen? I couldn't even give them success and they be happy. Now they busy going and telling everybody I told them everything to do. I told them everything to do. Good morning. If I told y'all everything to do, then why, if I told y'all my whole game plan, I told y'all everything, y'all have all the frozen sauce, correct? Then why don't y'all got as many subs as I got? That's one. Two, then why haven't you made anything jump up like we made the Wokecast jump? Why haven't y'all got one podcast off the ground the way that we got the Wokecast off the ground? Why? Good morning. Some of us are literally blessed, fam. So these dudes sabotage themselves. Good morning. How you doing today? Okay. And they thought that they was gonna be able to do some weirdo shit. Good morning. And then I was gonna be cool with them again, because that's how they do each other. They go stab each other in the back and do all of this other weirdo stuff. But I don't wanna be around nobody that I have to do anything that goes against the Most High. So if you make me have any energy that's something that's gonna make me sin or make me go against the Most High's word, I don't want you around me. What up, first class? I don't want you around me. I don't want to work it out. I don't want to figure it out. I don't want to know where we went wrong. I don't want to know none of this shit. I'm different, fam. I'm different. That's that shit y'all do, where y'all argue with one another and it's all fun and games. You arguing with me, my nigga, I'm serious. Morning, my brother. All right? You arguing with me, I'm serious. It ain't funny games. I just had a dude come in here. We kicked him immediately. I just had a dude come in here. Let me tell you what I'm talking about. I will talk about this shit since we're talking about it. Dude thinks that because he donates to this page, one, I'm his slave. He's a white guy, by the way. He thinks that since he donates to this page, I'm his slave. I have to do everything he tells me to do. And because I didn't do everything that he tells me to do, they go and they fund another page of another white nigga that don't do nothing but talk shit about me all day. Because he's a white man, and he thought that since he donated to this page, I was his slave. Shout out to Liberty Hazelton, you racist bastard. That's the same dude that when we was in Las Vegas, came to me and told me he was being followed, and I went up to the people that was following him and asked them what was good. Him. So what do you got to say about the dude that was ready to put his life on the line for you and your wife? So what you got to say bad about the dude that was ready to put his life on the line for you and your wife? Explain to me. Ain't a lie. Just like the Corey King shit was a lie too, right? Just like that shit was a lie too, right? Just like that shit was a lie. Why y'all keep finding out all of these things that people say I'm lying about, I'm telling the truth about? Why do y'all keep finding this out? This is like the 5th or 6th thing y'all motherfuckers have came in here to tell me about that now everybody believes me. Same dude came to me, told me him and his wife was being followed. Now explain to me why you have so much hate towards this man that was gonna put his life on the line for you and your wife. That's all. White man. that was out in the world with me and I treated you like you was my brother? That think that he owns me because he donated to the page? You can't lie to everybody, fam. And y'all being exposed for all of the lying that y'all been doing on me. Like you're literally being exposed. Y'all just don't know y'all being exposed. You understand? But y'all literally being exposed as corny niggas. Literally. Y'all gonna end up getting somebody hurt. And it probably ain't even gonna be me. It's gonna be some other random person. That's what's gonna most likely happen. Y'all gonna most likely just end up getting somebody hurt. And then y'all gonna say, we was just clowning, while the person's laid up in the hospital or they dead. Because that's how y'all do. What y'all doing? Calling the EMS to have the EMS keep circling the block? I'm assuming they doing this weirdo shit at all times. Good morning. How you doing today? Good? Excellent. It's only but so long that, fam, all I gotta do is stay me. That's it. That's literally all I gotta do. Y'all niggas told incredible lies. You get it? Y'all niggas told the most incredible lies, man. Incredible lies. Y'all told the type of lies that the people that see me every day, like they gotta literally, like they have to have so much sympathy in their heart for me to know that their lies that's going on because they see me every day. Like they see me every day. It's not hard to tell that a person isn't doing this or is doing that. It's not hard to tell. They see me every day. Why you think they was trying so hard to get people to come give me a hard time so I don't be outside? Because if I'm shooting the show from my crib, they can still pretend like, you know, I'm doing or saying something that's a lie. But we out here in public. And you hear people coming up to me, agreeing with some of the things that I'm saying, enjoying the fact that I'm out here, treating me like I'm a human being. You understand? This goes against their narrative. It makes it harder for them to lie. You understand? Why you think they used to have that weirdo ass nigga keep coming up to me trying to have a conversation with me about the Bible? He don't know shit about the Bible. Good morning. He don't know nothing about the Bible. He keep trying to have a conversation with me about the Bible. Like I don't know what I'm talking about. Why you think? Morning, my brother. Whole entire time he coming up to me talking to me about something he don't know what he talking about. They just giving him freaking notes. And he just coming and he's saying words that he don't even know what the words mean. You think that's happening? Why do you think they have these people following me around when I come outside? Because as long as I come outside, people can see that the shit that they saying is lies. If I don't come outside, people can't see that they lying on me. So the more I don't come outside, the more they can lie. Who in the hell says they're telling the truth about somebody, but don't want you to see it for yourself? Think about that part. about that part, fam. What else y'all want to talk about? Put it in the chat. Ah, she took her braids out. What else y'all want to talk about? Put it in the chat. Good morning. Okay. Good morning. One lady looked past me like 2 times. Like I'm not standing in the middle. Like, huh? What else y'all want to talk about? Put it in the chat. What time we got? 11:20. I got to go get a box from a thing. Good morning. Okay. I got to go get a box for a thing. Huh. That's why I keep trying to tell you, fam. That's why I don't. If y'all understood what these dudes is doing, trying to get their page popping, y'all would stop looking at these guys and thinking that they giving you good content, man. These niggas literally, what's up, my brother? All right. These dudes really, oh, that's the dude that was out here the other day. What up? All right. These dudes literally, oh, I thought that was homegirl for a minute. These dudes literally get together and decide what lie they're gonna tell on somebody. That's what they do, fam. All of these dudes, I'm gonna tell you what happened. All of these dudes y'all calling OGs that got, not all of them, but a lot of these dudes y'all calling OGs that got YouTube pages, they literally just get together and decide what lie they're gonna tell on the next nigga. I'm telling you, fam. Morning, my brother, sister. Excellent, excellent. All right. You also, appreciate you. They get together and decide what lie they're gonna tell on each other, fam. That's why they always arguing. Why you think I don't never want to talk about nothing they talking about? Even when I was talking to them, why you think I never wanted to talk about nothing they was talking about? They just get together and decide to lie on each other. 2 or 3 of them will get together and they'll be mad at the next nigga and say, yo, let's say this lie about him. That's it. That's what they do. Good morning. Okay. Think I don't be vibing with these dudes. So that's what they meetings are. Them sitting around deciding on what YouTube content creator to tell a lie on. That's why all of their content be about each other. Because all they do is sit around and have meetings. Have literal fucking meetings about what they're gonna lie on and who they're gonna lie on next. That's a fact. One of the dudes that I used to work with, I'm not even gonna call the name because it's not about the name, but he out there and he working with them other dudes now. Me and him used to literally get into arguments because he used to want to create narratives about people, and I used to be like, that's not true. And if you realize, he used to come on the show, and while he was on the show, he used to try to say the shit, and I used to argue with him about it. And then there'd be people in the chat being like, yo, he's right though, Frost, he's right. And then like 2-3 weeks later, we found out everything he said was fucking bullshit. I don't know if Wemby is going to be a GOAT. I think he's going to have a good career, though. There's no reason why not. He got to make sure he don't go through injury. That's going to be the biggest issue, you know? Injury. He might have a similar issue. He might not have the issue that Kevin Durant has. So, Kevin Durant's issue is this. He can't defend. Like, Kevin Durant can't defend, fam. Y'all love him because he could score, he could do this, and he could do that. But he's shit on defense, man. Wemby might actually be good on defense. You know what I'm saying? So, I guess we're going to see what happens. But Kevin Durant cannot play no defense, man. That's why I don't care what they say. I don't see the Suns getting out of the Western Conference Finals. I see that as the furthest they can go. You still need defense to win championships, man. That's just a fact. It's not. That's just a fact of nature. I don't care what sport you're talking about. You need defense to win championships. Best example I could give is this. Do y'all remember Paul Westphal's Denver Nuggets? All right, so for everybody that don't know, in the 1980s, Paul Westphal ran an offense that was basically the type of offenses that they run now in the NBA that's fast-paced up and down the court. And his team would score 140 points and lose. This is not cap. They score 130, lose. This is in the era where teams average 90 points a game and be like the third best team in the league. So you need more than scoring. That's just what it is. There's no getting around that. Good morning. Okay. You need more than scoring. There's just no getting around it. Kevin Durant can't play any defense. I don't care what nobody says. You're? Kevin Durant can't play any defense. Like, I saw this thing that they had. We're going to put a couple of these polls up, too. We're going to put some NBA polls up on our community tab. So I saw this also. Somebody said, who you think are winning a one-on-one, AI or Kyrie? I have AI all day. But it's not because AI is a better scorer than Kyrie. AI is a better defender than Kyrie. He just plays better defense. Like, another thing. People keep talking about Jordan and LeBron. Jordan got Defensive Player of the Year before. The same year he got MVP, and the same year he got the scoring title. What the fuck, fam? So he was the best scoring player, the best defensive player, and scored the most points per game. Fam, just stop it. Jordan prime over everybody else's prime, fam. I'm sorry. And it has less to do with rings and more to do with the ability to be a part of a team that can get rings. The second prime that I would take, Jordan 1, Bill Russell 2. For the same reason, just so we could be clear, Bill Russell did so many different things. Then after that, if we just talking primes, the only reason why I wouldn't put Kobe, because in his prime, he would have to shoot so much. But I'll take Shaq. Prime, Olajuwon. Prime.
Let's check over 1,200. You know, not got the video.
Good morning, my brother. What else we talking about? I gotta go get lunch and I gotta go do another thing that I can't let y'all see me do because I don't want the people that hate me to go try to ruin something for me. So I gotta go do a thing and I gotta go do another thing that I can't let y'all see me do. So I gotta get off the live. I don't really got a choice before I go do any of these things. I would love to bring y'all with me. More to the bathroom. I would love to bring y'all with me, but I just literally can't. See if they're gonna let me use their bathroom real quick. I would love to bring y'all with me. I just literally can't. Yes, sir. Hey, what's up, my brother? How you doing today? Good? Appreciate you. Now, we got a couple of minutes before we get out of here, Art. Anything you want me to go out on, Art? Anything you want me to go out on, Art? Nah, these dudes want me to. So I do YouTube for a living, right, homeboy? So I got people that they want to have the ability to be disrespectful to me. So they want me to like have no pride. They want me to like not care about myself. They want me to like hold myself real low to the ground, like I'm nothing, so they could just be disrespectful to me. So they want to pay me so they could insult me, pay me so they could try to treat me like shit. So they mad that I won't accept that. What kind of people do we got in the world now, fam? Like, people are or booting y'all or some shit, and I didn't even have no issue with y'all. The admin had an issue with y'all. I had zero issues, no issue. Just want to throw that out there because that's definitely something that while this is being discussed, needs to be discussed. No, I don't know nothing about Blueface's mother showing her bare butt on the internet or wherever. I think I'm not here for none. I'm not here for their whole family. Oh shit, that's what happened? I accidentally took something else then. Nah, that's a lie. These niggas just want me to be in here and allow for them to talk to me any old way, and I just hold myself low, and I refuse to hold myself low, because when you do that, God don't want none of us to hold ourselves low. You know what I'm saying? We're supposed to be respectful to one another, but first you gotta be respectful to yourself. How can you be respectful to yourself if you're allowing other people to hold you low? Like, that don't even make sense. So what Satan is always gonna try to make us think is that we not humble, when in reality, you have to show humility, but you don't have to bow down to nobody. You understand what I'm saying? So they don't want me to show humility. They want me to bow down to them. I refuse to bow down to them. I don't care. I'm gonna die first, man. I promise you on that. Before I bow down to any of you weirdo ass niggas. How am I supposed to hold the Most High to the highest acclaim if I'm bowing down to human beings? I'm bowing down to mortals. I hold them mortals up to like they're my God. But I'm also telling God that I respect him and I love him and there's no other like him. But I'm holding mortals like they're my God. Like, you understand? That don't make sense. You niggas be just tripping. So Satan is always so mad when he can't trick you into doing the thing that he needs you to do. You understand what I'm saying? Satan is so mad when they can't trick you. They're telling people I'm disrespecting them when I'm not disrespecting them. You understand? They're saying, oh, I know what Frost really mean, when I don't even mean nothing. I don't even mean nothing. They just telling people I'm disrespecting them when I'm not. You understand? I'm not even, so that's what's happening. And anyway, I gotta go walk and do a thing and get a thing. So I am gonna let y'all get up out of here. Alright? I gotta walk and go do a thing. I would bring y'all with me, but I don't want to have. I don't live in a normal existence like the rest of y'all. I live in a world. I got weirdos that, unless I basically treat them like they're my God, they're gonna follow me around until the day that I die. So I expect them to follow me around until the day that I die. You know, I don't never expect for them to not follow me around, because in order for them to stop following me around, I gotta treat them like they my God. And that ain't never gonna happen. And nothing close to it, just so we could be clear. That ain't never gonna happen. nothing close to it either. So anyway, I gotta let y'all go. Everybody have a blessed day. Go do something worth doing and then stamp God's name on it. Like, there's enough evil happening in this world. You got a ton of people out here. Some think they're doing good. A lot know they're not doing any good. But you got a ton of evil out here in this world, fam. Try to make at least a little bit of an effort to do some good. Stamp God's name on it. Try to make a little bit of an effort. You know? Like, if you can't do anything good, at least don't help an evil person do something evil. Don't help somebody go do bullshit. You understand what I'm saying? Because that in itself might be the benefit for you. You know what I'm saying? Don't go help people do evil. Like, if you can't find anything good to do in this world, if you can't find anything worth doing in this world, at least don't help people do evil. You know what I'm saying? Somebody asks you to do something and it sounds weird, get a good reason, or at least a reasonable reason. Know why you're doing this terrible thing. Because you got a lot of people out here that they just doing weirdo shit. They just helping people do evil to good people. I promise you, the majority of people that's having random evil done to them is good people. I promise you. I promise you. Why would Satan attack his own? He wouldn't. That doesn't make sense. In any regard, I'm going to let y'all go. Everybody have a blessed day. Go out there, do something worth doing. Stamp God's name on it. If you can't do something worth doing, at least try not to do evil. Don't allow other people to convince you to do evil. Let them do their own evil. They willing to go to hell. Let them go to hell. You don't got to go with them. With that being said, I love y'all. Everybody have a blessed day. Like, comment, subscribe. Join the notification gang. Hashtag Bronx Bombers. Let's get it. I love y'all. Take care of each other. And that's all I got on this one. I'm out.
But let me just ask you a question.